Imagine that you are about to solve a 2x2 Rubik's Cube for the first time in your life. Totally excited, worked on it for days, and suddenly, out of the blue, somebody runs to you and steals the Rubik's Cube and refuses to give it back. As soon as you make an effort to get it back, she's putting this emotion, this strong rejection, and well, what would you do? Well, I wouldn't be pleased. Well, it happened to my 6-year-old son, like yesterday. And what he did, he actually was a brave little guy and let it go. He said, well, it's my 2-year-old daughter. I didn't like it, but I was busy solving the cube and it went well. But you know, she's only 2 years old, so what the heck, I can play with it later. Wow, amazing, no? Like we're living in a dream. But that's not the case. Like a year ago, when he was 5 years old, his reaction was totally different. He would pull out a tantrum, he would hit her, he would maybe bite her, he would definitely hurt her in some way because he was not able to mix his emotions a year ago. And that's typically what I have learned about maturation. That comes in phases. And one of the phases is that in an earlier age, you're unable to mix your emotions. You cannot think about, well, I like my sister, so maybe it's not a good idea to hurt her. And at the same time, have an emotion of, oh, I hate my sister. I would hurt her and do her something that hurts her. At this young age, like 5 and below, there's only one emotion possible. And often that is a very ancient emotion, like I want to hurt that person and it's not okay, and bam, and without thinking they go in, no? So it's amazing to see the proof of the maturation happening in my son's life. And I love it, and it gives me so much confidence in the rest of his life, and especially in the life of my daughter. She is 2 years old, like they always say, the terrible twos. And I must say lately I'm really experiencing it a lot. It can also be due to my interpretation, but I find it kind of difficult now lately. And what is, she is definitely not able to mix her emotions. So it's like either it's disaster, drama, cry, nagging, everything together, or she's this happy little camper and life is beautiful. And there's no in between. But looking at my son, I believe, and I have the fullest of confidence, that also in my daughter's life, she will find the way to mix her emotions later in life, when the time comes. And having that confidence is a great feeling for a parent, at least for me. And it also frees me from trying to tweak her behavior. Because when you have the confidence that maturation will do the trick, then the longer term, you don't mind about tweaking it in the heat of the moment. I think it's an amazing insight what I had, and I use it on a daily basis, and I hope that you can make use of this insight as well.